Yeah, let's play it. Destruction Simulator. Okay, let's go. Let's see what this tutorial or game's about. This tutorial will teach you the basics. Okay. Walk up to the shop part in the world to open the shop and buy tools. Select a tool from your hotbar and blah 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 blah. I'll just learn. So today we are playing Destruction Simulator because I'm actually very curious on what this game is about because I love destruction. I think destruction is pretty cool. But let me see if I can find a shop. Okay, there we go. Alright. Had to oh yeah, I had my UI hidden. So we have a hammer, a bomb, a cluster bomb, and a rocket launcher. Okay, so that's interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm very, very excited to get some destruction going. Alright, let's go. Let's go in here. Alright, here we are. Alright, so what do we do? So we can just break things. Oh yeah, we can just break things. It does a little like Lego sounds. Okay. Okay, alright, the rocket launcher. We could just shoot a rocket. Oh. Oh, that's weird. Okay. I don't think the rockets are supposed to do that. Okay, maybe the rocket launchers are bugged, I think. Oh, they do explode, just very buggy. Okay, we just plan bomb like this. And we'll get some explosive. Where's the explosives, man? The bombs aren't exploding. Come on, I want to explode. Explode, please. Oh, that did some destruction. Okay, alright, let's just place a regular bomb. Explode. Explode. Why is my... Okay, there we go. Yeah, we just blew up the fountain. Let's go. This is actually a really cool game. Some tools might not properly work because it's really buggy. But it is really, really cool, though. Look at all this destruction I'm about to do. And... Hello... I'm gonna place a bunch of these because some of these stuff weren't... Oh, I'm dead. Alright, let me try this again. It's very, very hard to use some of these tools because they are extremely buggy at the moment. Actually, I could just use a hammer too. I could just use a hammer to break stuff as well. Look at that. Look at that. I just can break all this. All this stuff. Look at that. Look at that. Easy peasy. I can just use a hammer to break all this. I can combine this with some of the tools as well. Let's just place a bunch of these. Like that. And we can just place and break at the same time. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all this destruction. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. We're causing some massive damage right now. Look at that. There we go. There we go. I wonder if this stuff regenerates, actually. Hang on. What was happening? What was that? What was that lag? Oh, the map is the map is actually regenerating. Okay, as I said, I thought, okay. Alright, let's just wait until the entire thing, let's go. More destruction. Yay, more destruction. Let's go. Destruction. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Place more, place more. There we go. There we go. We're almost got 100. We almost got 100 points as well. Come on, come on. There we go. Okay. We got 100 points. Now, I don't know where you can spend your points at. There doesn't seem to be a shop anywhere, but we'll just keep placing these. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all this destruction. There we go. There we go. Oh, I'm breaking this entire lighthouse. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Now would be a good place to place a bomb, but it doesn't want to let me place a bomb. So I'll just keep going up. I'll just keep going up. Oh, it's too late. I'm breaking the entire thing. Is the rocket launcher working? I don't know, man. The rocket launcher is not really working that much. Same with the bombs. The bombs are not very good. There we go. Just keep breaking. Just keep breaking stuff. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all this destruction. When do we go to the next place, by the way? It's at 1,200. Okay, 1,200. Okay, gotcha. Alright, we gotta keep breaking. We gotta keep breaking all the stuff. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. I'm so good at destruction. Me bot. No more bot. No more bot for you. Oh. No more boat for you. No more boat. No more boat. You get no boat. No more Bert. No more Bert. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. No more Bert. You get no boat. Oh my goodness, destruction. I love destruction games because they're so enjoyable. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, can I place any more bombs? Can I place more bombs? I want to place more bombs. It's very laggy. It'll be great. We'll get enough points to reach the next area as well. And hopefully we'll have the buildings to ourselves once we get enough points. So that way we can perform all the destruction by ourselves. So there we go. We're just going to keep breaking all that. We can also destroy this tree if we want. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. There we go. There we go. I can probably just go back here as well. I think we could perform more destruction here. Let's see. I need to go back into the area, please. Please let me through. Please let me through. There we go. I think I could place up a destruction bomb right here. Can I do that? Place a bomb. Can I place a bomb, please? Let's go up here because there's definitely some destruction we can definitely do here. So let me place a bomb here. If I can, because it's super laggy at the moment that everything is delayed. There we go. Keep breaking these. Keep breaking these. Come on, we're so close to the next area. Come on. I'm so close. Okay, I rejoined the game because of how incredibly laggy it is. But anyway, let's get back into destruction. Everything should be a lot more responsive. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. And hopefully, we can perform a lot better destruction. Let me just get up this. Hang on. Yeah, get me up here. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. This means I can perform a lot more destruction. Let's see. Let's see. Everything should be a lot more responsive. Let's see. Let's see. It's still buggy. Okay, it's still pretty buggy. So not everything is going to work, but we're almost at the next map. So there we go. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. We're almost there. We are almost there. This would also be great for the cluster bomb as well. Let's go ahead and place it here along with the regular bomb. No, okay. We'll just let it do its thing. And we'll continue to do some destruction. Okay, we can actually go to the next map. So let's leave. And we'll go, yeah, look at all that destruction. So we'll go this way. And now we can go ahead and destroy this castle. Let's go ahead and do some destruction here. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We're going to do so much destruction to this castle. My rocket launcher or my hammer is doing anything at the moment. Now, let me see. Can I go in here? No. I don't think my hammer actually can break the walls of the castle. So, that's an issue. We're just going to see what we can break at the moment. Okay, that regeneration wasn't that bad. Okay, let's place some more of these cluster bombs. And we'll be able to do a lot more destruction. I can't break the castle with my hammer, though, unfortunately. Which kind of sucks, to be honest. All the mini bombs are going to explode there. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all that destruction. I want to use my hammer, though. Maybe there is a shop nearby. Let's see if there's a shop we can go to. Alright, so where do we find the shop exactly? I want to know where you can find the shop. Where is the shop? There should be like a shop-like button, but it doesn't seem to be here anywhere. Yeah, it's not here. Where is the shop button exactly? I'm gonna be honest, I don't think the shop actually exists. Alright, let's go back into the starter area. And I think this is a very good place to use the cluster bombs as well as using the regular rocket launcher against the house, because it's very, very effective. I just can't place my bombs for some reason, but let's go ahead and just break these. Because these can be worth a lot of points. There goes the cluster bombs doing its thing. And it should explode. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, now I got enough points for the construction side. Let's see if I can climb up this thing. Oh, yes, we can. Yes, we definitely can. Okay, we're on the construction tower. Wow. Alright, let's see how we're gonna do this. So, I'm gonna place that there. But yeah, look how much destruction we can actually do here. Unfortunately, we can't really use our explosives that much because of how buggy they are. But look at this. Look at all this destruction we can do with all these tools that we got. Well, mostly the hammer, because that usually is the only thing that works. The only thing that I wish in this game is that I wish the what is it called, this crane, like for example this crane, I wish we were able to like break it and it would like fall or something. That would actually be pretty cool, but unfortunately the physics is not that great in 1.0. I would really love this to be a thing. So I really hope in 2.0, if someone decides to remake this game, I hope we're able to do this. That would actually be pretty cool. If someone is able to like make the stuff like topple or fall over and stuff, that would actually be really cool destruction. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it off right there because while this is a really fun game, it's really buggy. Some of the explosives and stuff are incredibly buggy. And I think we need more destruction games in Polytoria, honestly. This is a really good example of what a destruction game could look like. But I think we can make something better than this. We don't need the simulator-like stuff in Polytoria. I think we needed like a full-on destruction game. So I hope someone remakes it for 2.0. That would actually be pretty good. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!